next Java assignment that we have for the semester. We're working with Java JPA, JSP, and servlets this time. So this is the index.html form. This is the starting point for our user interface. As you can see, we have a form where we're entering in employee names and first and last name, and then they are submitted to the to be processed at the add employee servlet. Or we can go and we can view the employee roster. Here's the logic for the viewing employee roster. What we're doing here basically is just deciding in our logic which path the logic should take, whether it should go to the employee roster or the index to add another employee if that roster is empty. Here's the JSP file for the employee roster. What's happening here is basically the user interface for viewing the employee roster or making changes to it. Any of these buttons down here should trigger the navigation servlet.java, which we can then go through here and see that the logic has a series of conditions for if it's delete, edit, or add. Then again, we're manipulating whether the path is going to be sent to one of various files and or servlets. So if the selection is add, then we go in here and we will take the parameters from the response or from the request object, that is, and then we're going to put them into a new employee entry object. Then we will use our entry helper class, and we will then add our employee to the database, persisting it. And then we will be redirected back to the index for more additions if that is required. Then we have the edit, which will trigger the edit employee servlet, which of course we have here. Again, you have the creation of the helper class. We will get the parameters from the request object. We will create a temporary employee number. We'll search by that employee number, and then we will set our updates. And then we will update them, and we will go and redirect, once again, using the request dispatcher to the view of employee roster servlet. And this is the JSP file that we will use to be able to make the edits, because again, this is a web-based user interface using JSP and servlets. So seeing this all in action, we have over here, we can type in my name, and then we'll add that employee. We can add in another name, and then we can go and view the roster. Maybe I want to delete an employee. I can do that, see it in it work. I can edit an employee. Maybe I want to make my name a little less formal there. Save changes, and you can see that it works. And the addition, again, if I want to hire someone else, I can see that that works very well. So that is the project in